What's up, guys? Buckle up because you're about to enjoy an excellent Snaps game preview where we tell you everything you need to know about this weekend's game and probably some stuff that you didn't. Enjoy.
Georgia, Florida.
Florida. Okay, I couldn't remember if it's Florida, Georgia, Florida. I was like, do you save the best for last, or does the winner get to go first? I know y'all are very particular about this thing. Oh, it's like a ladies first thing. Okay, Georgia, Florida. It's also not called the world's largest outdoor cocktail party anymore, right?
I think you can still say it. You can get away with it.
No, I mean, we can say it without getting in trouble, but I'm saying, is that not officially, like, does it have a new, you know how Red River Shootout became like Red River Rivalry?
I don't know what the new name. I don't know what the new name is, but yes, there is a new name.
Sorry, guys. You just got to fucking call a spade and call it the cocktail party.
Yeah.
If Aaron can't even give us what the actual name is, then the rebranding has been an epic failure. Anyway, Georgia, Florida. I don't know. I mean, Florida's playing better football, but like, I feel like I've seen this Florida Georgia game a billion times recently in the Kirby Smart era, and it's always Florida playing maybe a little frisky at first because there's a little emotion. Maybe Georgia comes out tight, but then Georgia just ends up dominating the game in the end. And I know this is a more flawed Georgia team than recent memory, but it's still a more flawed Florida team, even with the success and even with DJ Lagway. So yeah, this feels pretty firmly Georgia to me.
Before I lay the obviously the pick that everyone knows I'm going to be going with in this game, not just because I went there, but because I think they're the better football team. Florida is improved. So I was on the call for the Florida Kentucky game a couple weeks ago. These are the positives for Florida right now. Let's go over the positives. Offensively, you have the best offensive line you've had in the past 3 years. You probably have the best depth at receiver that you've had in at least 2 or 3 years with Badger, Wilson, the other kid, Dyke. I think it's Dikey as well. You get speed, like legit speed. And I still don't know if I can trust fully Georgia's secondary because they had one really good game against Texas. It's impressive, but can you show it to me over multiple games? So like you have a better offensive line. You have more explosive guys on the outside. And I do think DJ Lackway is a superstar in the making. Like the guy is big, he's physical, he can run, he can push the ball vertically down the field. And he's played in some big time games this year on the road in Knoxville against a very good defense. We can agree on that. Against Kentucky, which is a pretty good defense, and he balled out in that game. So will the moment be too big for him? I don't know. It's a unique situation. It is a unique atmosphere. It's a really special game. I played in it 4 years. It's a pinch me moment type game, especially for a kid that's never been in this stadium in this type of environment. It's going to be kind of like, oh my God. But he has played a lot of football this year against good football teams. So to say that he doesn't have the talent or he hasn't shown on tape that he can compete, I think would be a lie. The kid's pretty damn good, but he can make some mistakes, and he probably will make some mistakes, and that's going to be the big difference. But hell, Carson's thrown 8 picks this year too. Carson, to me, hasn't shown that he can get
both quarterbacks with a 1-to-1 touchdown to pick ratio in SEC play. Carson's at 8.8, Lagway's at 5.5.
So, like, overall, Florida defensively has gone better. It's like
it just feels like you're setting up the argument for Florida plus 16.5 because you're not actually saying they're going to win the game.
No.
At the end of the day, you're just trying to give them flowers for improving.
I'm giving their flowers for improving. I'm giving Billy flowers for this is a good football team. And let's also say this. Georgia beat Kentucky by 1 point. Florida beat the living shit out of Kentucky.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, I love a good law of transit sports properties more than most, but
if I'm a Georgia fan, which obviously I am, I just want to see in the bye week, is the offense improved in the pass game? Because I think ETN's a dude. I think the offense line's getting healthy. I think the defense has turned the corner. This is a team that if you want to win a national championship, the passing game has to get figured out. Did something happen in the off week that either Bobo changed some stuff up schematically when they did the self-scouting? Did Carson wake up and sell the Lamborghini and is focused on football. I don't know what it is, but something had to change in the bye week.
Is that your Kalen DeBoer wear a shirt? Hey Carson, sell that Lambo, okay? You're caring a little too much about your
AJ Green
cyber truck, and you're a little not enough about your cyber iPad playbook. Get out the truck and back in the playbook, Carson.
Did you see AJ McCarron's little rant the other day?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, Ryan Williams did paint his nails orange. I don't care about the painting of the nails. Painting them orange after losing to Tennessee is crazy. It's a step too far. But yeah, sell the Lambo, Carson, and you won't throw any more picks. I actually that makes perfect sense.
It does make sense. And break up with the girlfriend while you're at it too. Just start from scratch.
Breaking up with the girlfriend. No. That's dangerous. No.
I will say this:
emotional instability in the middle of an SEC schedule. When maybe you need a rock when you're kind of going through it, you really think that's the
from
play?
From experience, and I've been tempted to talk to Carson about this. I'm not gonna lie. I started dating a pseudo celebrity my senior year, and my focus was not all the way in like it was my first 3 years, to be honest.
Who's the pseudo celebrity that you started dating?
So you can look it up if you want to, but I will say you start dating some girl that has a lot of followers and Miss Fancy Pants.
Can I just get
not as focused
name so I don't have to Google Aaron Murray's pseudo celebrity girlfriend? What the fuck are you talking about? Is this not public knowledge?
Oh, it is public knowledge. Casey McDonald's her name. Her name is
Casey McDonald. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's Ronald's daughter. Is she heir to the McDonald's throne?
Casey McDonald.
I'm doing
not Donald. Not a D. Not a D. There's no D at the end. I was making sure her last name wasn't Donald. It was Donald. Just Donald.
Oh, Casey McDonald from Clun McDonald. Okay. Yeah. Well, look. Is Carson dating a celebrity?
Yeah, he's dating one of the Cavalier twins.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Bro, he needs to get out of the Lambo and
out of that.
the Cavalier twin.
Yes.
And into the playbook.
Too many TikToks for him, too. I've seen way too many TikToks with him and her. Just, oh, man. Girls will do it to you. Girls will do it to you. If you're a quarterback, don't date, man. Don't date. Unless it's like your high school girlfriend.
I'm gonna disagree. I think if you have a good relationship, that's incredible because it's way more like drama free, and you have like a rock and somebody to fall back on when you're like not feeling good.
I don't know. I kind of felt like I was hot shit a little bit too much, probably.
Yeah, I mean, are you acting like you trying to bang anything with a pulse? Was
not
less distracting?
No, it wasn't.
Because it was that easy.
It was that easy. Like it was like they knew what they came for. They got it. They left. There was no commitment. There was no drama.
It is wild how different our college experiences were. What do you mean? There's no drama. They didn't.
Why was there any drama?
They just wanted to hit it and quit it. Then nobody wanted to like stay and hang around.
No,
you didn't want to. They didn't want to.
I mean, maybe they did, but I never stayed. I was told them, hey, like you can stay here if you want to, but I got to go watch film. I got to go work out. I got to go do this. I ain't trying to hang. I'm sorry. Like I got shit I got to do. Where if you're dating a girl, you can't hey, babe, like appreciate that, but I'm going to go leave now. Like, no, you got to hang with them. It's like less time in the film room when you're dating.
That okay. Actually true. True. Less time in the film room. A lot of college relationships. College girlfriends aren't going to be very understanding if you got to say you got to go.
See, when I was single, I would just bring him into the quarterback room like in between film breaks. So I would just get a little break.
That's
in the film room,
absurd, and
then send them on their way, and then get right back to film. I'm already there.
That's absurd. Just a little come and go in the film room.
Yeah.
Wow. There's got to be a good film pun that I'm missing because it's too late and my brain is fried. So
Georgia wins.
All of this saying that Georgia wins, though. Because sometimes you can just be super reductive with things.
Yes.
And it's Billy Napier versus Kirby Smart. But more so than just that, I just watched Kirby Smart completely discombobulate Quinn Ewers in his own house.
And Sark.
And here you have DJ Lagway starting in this game for the first time. That seems.
But what gives Georgia problems? Mobile quarterbacks, not statues.
and still, I'm just talking about from a game
I
planning,
know.
execution stage standpoint. Would you take Georgia to cover the 16.5? That's the way more interesting question.
That's where I'm torn right now. I think it's up to 17 now too. I'll take.
I would play Florida, but I know I'm going to be pissed when it doesn't work out.
I am too.
Like I honestly would bet Florida, but it's probably a stay away for me because I just could be so mad when they like.
It's hard to trust Georgia offense right now.
I know.
It really is.
I know.
So it's
I
hard to make
agree.
this bet.
I agree.
Like if they turn the corner, they'll beat Florida. If Georgia shows up, they'll beat Florida by 30 points. If they've played the way they've played, they'll beat Florida by 14, 15 points. I'll take Florida with the points. I'll take Florida to cover 17.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'd say that was informative and fun. If you agree, please hit the like button, sub, and we'll see you next time for some more snaps.